As we have gone through the syntax related to Pandas, now it is time for us to explore the syntax for Polars. Before going to the notebook to understand the syntax of Polars, you need to make sure you configure your notebook with right Python virtual environment. Then you should be able to say import Polars as PL. Now Polars is imported as PL. Polars also have a function called as read underscore CSV. You should be able to pass either relative path or fully qualified path. In this case, we have passed relative path of the file. Now, whatever it is returned will be assigned to a variable called as car underscore sales. In this case, it is of type Polars DataFrame. If it is Pandas, it will be of type Pandas DataFrame. Now, let me run this. It ran as per the expectations. Similar to Pandas, even Polars DataFrame have shape to get number of records and number of columns. You can see the result here. We have 5000 records in car underscore sales and number of columns is nothing but 15. Similar to Pandas, you should be able to use head to actually get the first 5 records. Then comes example for filtering the data. Here we are taking state as input. The input value will be assigned to variable called as state. And then we are saying car underscore sales dot filter. In Pandas we have used query. For Polars we have to use filter. As part of filter, I am saying pl.call of state double equal to state. Here we are saying the value of state should be compared with input state. Here the results are being assigned to a data frame by name state underscore sales. We can run this and then we can enter FL for Florida. Then you should be able to see the shape. We have 538 records which are related to Florida out of 5000. The number of columns is 15. Let's review the data. You can see the results as per the expectations. In case if you wanted to select only few columns, then you should be able to say state underscore sales dot select. When it comes to select, it takes keyword argument exprs. You can pass as many column names as you want. The first column name I wanted to see is nothing but sale ID, then sale date, and then state. Here I am validating whether all the records are related to Florida or not. You can see all the records are related to Florida. As we have gone through the details about filtering, now it is time for us to group the data and perform aggregations on top of grouped data. In this case, I am taking the same example what we have seen with Pandas earlier. It is nothing but getting sales by state using Polars. You have to take the main data frame which is nothing but car underscore sales, then dot group by. As part of this group by, you need to specify the columns based on which you wanted to group the data. In this case, I wanted to group the data by state. On top of grouped data, I would like to perform agg function. In agg function, I can specify as many aggregate functions as possible. When it comes to Polars, which is imported as PL, we have aggregate functions such as sum, count, min, max, etc. In this case, I am using sum and count. So I can say pl.sum of sale price because we wanted to sum based on sale price to get total revenue by state. The alias for the column is nothing but total sales. When it comes to this one, it is count of sales. Again, I am using sale price, but I can specify any column. Then the alias is nothing but sales count. Now let me run this. It will take care of getting sales by state. To get number of rows and number of columns, we should be able to use shape. There are 10 states, hence there are 10 records. The number of columns are nothing but 3. What are they? They are nothing but state, total sales, and sales count. You should be able to preview the data here. You can see the data is not as per the expectations, even though there are 3 columns and 10 records. The reason is when it comes to total sales, it is not showing the numbers appropriately. For that purpose, we have to run this piece of code, pl.config, then set format float full. Then we should be able to see the data as per the expectations. This time the numbers are appropriate. As we are able to get sales by state using Polars, now it is time for us to sort the data in descending order by total sales. For that purpose, we can use sort function. You can specify the column based on which you wanted to sort the data. Then if you wanted to sort the data in descending order, you can say descending equal to true like this. Now let me run this. you can see the outcome as per the expectations. Florida have the highest revenue. After that, Illinois is the one which have the highest revenue. This is how you should be able to perform operations using Polars. Already we have gone to the details about Pandas, then Polars. Now it is time for us to get into details using PySpark. Here we are only covering syntax aspects of it. We are not comparing the actual performance yet. We will compare the performance after we go through the details with respect to syntax of PySpark.